Public bathrooms. We can all agree they suck, right? Well, most of the time. It's kind of like playing the lottery. Open the door and you're gonna be met with one that's either mad dirty, but still usable, or abysmal dog shit. A restroom so nasty. It's got the whole public restroom starter pack, cracked mirrors, that rank smell, broken sinks, mystery stains on every surface, that weak ass water pressure. Might see a homeless guy or two sleeping in the stalls. That's usually DLC. It could be the only bathroom within 1,000 miles, and you about ready to piss your pants, but you still wouldn't use it. But once in a blue moon, when all the stars align, you might come across an actually clean public bathroom. The stalls actually have doors that give you privacy. None of this shit. As good as it gets, the holy grail of public bathrooms. Even then, I'm still not using it. You see, when it comes to bathrooms, I've got to build a certain level of trust between me and the toilet before I could use it comfortably. People who can just go anywhere scare me a little, like, I'm not gonna lie. The issue with public restrooms is that they're open to the public. I know, the public. How dare they? The good thing about them is that they're temporary. You only have to use it when there's no other option. But what happens when it's the only option? I'm at that point in my life where my age is starting to look real scary. Like that number getting kind of high. Now I gotta go to college, get my degree. That'll probably be useless in a few years because of AI, but fuck it, we ball. It is what it is,
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You know how it is. You'd have an easier time defending Diddy in court than getting a single with a private bathroom your freshman year. So you're forced to brave the wilderness, take a plunge into the vile, repulsive, musty, God-forsaken hellscape that is your floor's communal bathroom. It's summer right now, but I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Like a Vietnam vet, I'm getting flashbacks. Walking down the hall to take a leak, open the door, and my nose gets bombarded with the combined smell of 1,000 anime conventions. This past year, I've realized how unhygienic people really are. Like, you're a grown man. What do you mean you don't flush? At your big age, we're big boys now. So tell me why I've had the pleasure of watching several people walk out of the stall, didn't even glance at the sink, and just leave the bathroom without washing their hands. Grown-ass men, by the way.
What's wrong with you? You a grown-ass man.
And they shameless about it too. Looking right at me, full eye contact, while they go past the sink and out the door. They know I'm judging them. They know it's nasty, yet they don't care. Not an ounce of guilt in their system. Out here moving like Nurgle, you stink. Now, I was under the impression that we were all potty trained as kids, right? So tell me why it's looking like a couple of y'all missed a few lessons. Walk into any stall and you're met with piss, essentially everywhere but the toilet bowl, forcing me to be subject to your abstract artwork. I just hated the stalls in general.
Some smells good in there. What is that?
Like, I'm chilling in my go-to stall, all the way at the edge of the bathroom, doing my business, and I hear the door open. All right, that's fine. There's 4 other stalls. No need to worry. Then the footsteps get closer and closer, and I hear the door right next to mine open up. God forbid I need to take a dump in peace. All those free stalls, and you choose the one right next to mine. You're weird. I thought we all knew the rule. Just because there's a wall between us doesn't make the rule any less valid. I'm no stranger to filthy environments, so it was a lot easier to cope with my situation. And to be honest, it could have been much worse. Like, I had it good compared to some of the other floors in my building. Let me tell y'all about the women's bathroom. See, never been in there myself. Obviously, I'm not a predator. But the way some of the women on my floor talked about the bathroom, you could see the fear building in their eyes as they spoke about their experience. The same look your 90-year-old grandpa would give you if you asked him about his time in the war. If only you could hear the vile, inhuman behavior they described. You see, I would have thought it was cap. We had a floor group chat so the RAs could get messages out and whatnot. And every day, without fail, there would be a complaint or evidence of some abominable behavior going on in the confines of the women's bathroom. Used menstrual products all over the floor, people not cleaning up period blood, multiple counts of waffle stomping. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I remember I had to, and I was flabbergasted when I saw the definition. And this happened several times too, over the course of 2 semesters. Eventually, they decided they had enough and banded together to find the culprit. They never did find him. She was probably helping them investigate, trying to find the perpetrator, but the whole time they're right next to you.
In this very room, it could be you. It could be me.
The Bay Harbor Butcher, but instead of murder, was taking dumps in the shower. Like, if I heard a guy did that, I would have been like, yeah, checks out. But I had no idea women were capable of such behavior. Started looking at all my female friends a little different. Anyway, sorry about the topic being a little nasty. Subscribe if you want.